The Trump administration is working on that kind of thing too. On the cultural front, this little project we're working on together. And then also, I got a little update here on the Make Federal Buildings Beautiful Again Act. It's going into effect. It's happening. There are these longer term issues, which I think is terrific. And all of that is tied in with a Truth Social post that Trump made the other day. I meant to get to it yesterday, but we have time today. Trump has called on the Washington Redskins and the Cleveland Indians. That's the old names. Then they changed their names to what? The Washington, what is it called now? I have Professor Jacobs sitting in the corner here. The Commanders, I think, Commanders, and the Cleveland Guardians, that's the baseball team. He has demanded that they change their names back. He said, the Washington whatevers, he had the same reaction as me. I don't even remember. Guardians, I kind of remember. The Washington whatevers should immediately change their name back to the Washington Redskins football team. There is a big clamoring for this. Likewise, the Cleveland Indians, one of the 6 original baseball teams with a storied past. Our great Indian people in massive numbers want this to happen. Their heritage and prestige is systematically being taken away from them. Times are different now than they were 3-4 years ago. We are a country of passion and common sense. Owners get it done. This matters. This really matters. And he actually, Trump had a follow-up. I love he goes, my statement on the Washington Redskins is totally blown up, but only in a very positive way. I may put a restriction on them that if they don't change the name back to the original Washington Redskins and get rid of the ridiculous moniker Washington Commanders, I won't make a deal for them to build a stadium in Washington. Love this. Love this. The libs are going to say, that's authoritarian, you can't. And the libertarians too. And the squishy Republicans, that's authoritarian, you're not allowed to interfere in the football team. Why would you do it? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you know why? Because he's the president. And the president's got a lot of power. And that's just the way it is. I think it's a fine thing, but even if you think that's a bad thing, it's a true thing. He's got a lot of power. And he should use that power for good stuff. Because the libs use the power when they get it for bad stuff. We should use it for good stuff. Right now, go to hallow.com/Knowles. July is the perfect time to take a break from work, go on vacation, or enjoy the very best of summer. However, this is not the time to take a break from your spiritual life. There is no such time. It can be altogether too easy to let your prayer routines fall to the wayside during these hot summer months. That is why I love Hallow so much. With over 10,000 different prayers, meditations, and challenges, Hallow makes it easy to build and maintain a prayer routine. This month, Hallow will be leading us through the spiritual exercises of St. Ignatius, a lesson in imaginative prayer with Father Timothy Gallagher. Take time and draw closer to God. Pray alongside Father Mike Schmitz, host of Bible in a Year, and Sister Miriam James Heidland, co-host of the Abiding Together podcast. Today can be the perfect time to jump into your prayer life and experience the love, grace, mercy, and peace that only Christ can bring. Hallow has helped millions be able to experience just that through their guided prayers and meditations. That includes me. Join millions of others praying every day throughout the summer on Hallow, the #1 Christian prayer app in the world. Get 3 months for free right now at hallow.com/Knowles. After they say that the president shouldn't put this pressure on the NFL and the MLB, then they're going to say, well, it's just silly. It's a distraction. Who cares? It's just words. And I think to myself, have you people learned nothing? Have you learned nothing over the last 60 years? It's just words. The libs changed all the words. You remember that? The libs changed all the words and then they changed our whole culture because of that. Oh, it's just a word. Okay, so then you don't mind if you're forced to call a man she. Call a guy named Billy Sally. You don't mind. It's just words, right? Who cares? It's just, you don't mind that now in reporting or in even government documents, you're not allowed to refer to illegal aliens. You have to refer to future undocumented, super duper, beautiful, dreaming Americans, right? You don't mind because it's just words. Oh, or do words matter? Words do matter. Does culture matter? Do sports matter? Do festivals matter? Do games matter? Does popular culture matter? Of course it does. Of course it does. Trump goes way into it. He goes, the owner of the Cleveland baseball team, Matt Dolan, who is very political, has lost 3 elections in a row because of that ridiculous name change. What he doesn't understand is that if he changed the name back to the Cleveland Indians, he might actually win an election. Indians are being treated very unfairly. Look, he says it's the Indian. I'm just on behalf of the Indians here. He's flipping what the Democrats do. They say, it's all these like white Democrats. And they say, we have to change the name of the Cleveland Indians because it's offensive to Indians. And they say, hey, Indians, is this offensive to you? And the Indians say, how? How would this be offensive? We're not offended at all. We like the name, whatever. Hello, I'm the Great Spirit loves the name, or whatever. So they like it, and people pretend to be offended on their behalf. Trump's flipping it. He's saying, no, what you changing the name, that's very unfair to the Indians. I love it. This is really good stuff. Words matter. Culture matters. In some ways, if we get the Washington Redskins and the Cleveland Indians back and we build some nice buildings here in Washington, D.C., and we tell, as we head into the bisesquicentennial, the 250th anniversary of America, we tell the real story of America, not the stupid nonsense that the Marxists and the radical left want to tell us, and the multiculturalists and all the rest of it. And we tell that story and we teach that story to our kids. We indoctrinate them with that true story that leads to a civic mythology, which every state has to have. If we do that, the effect of that could be much grander even than these nuts and bolts policies, which we're also getting out of the Trump administration. Did you like that clip? You did. Thank you. Appreciate that. If you want more such clips, you need to subscribe on whatever platform you're on right now, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Facebook, AOL, Instant Messenger, Usenet. Subscribe.